Okay, hello, good evening, guys. How you doing? Welcome to Doff Reviews. This is the show where we take a look at the newest, hottest up and coming underground artist. We analyze the music. We let you know what's good, what's bad, what's not so great, what could be better. Quickly before we get on with the rest, we've got our intro. Okay. Welcome to Duff Review once again, guys and gals. Now we got quite a lineup of songs today. I mean, we've been hitting Twitter. Twitter has been going popping off, telling you. Now we've got some amazing songs, should I say? Well, I think there will be. I haven't actually heard any of them. Here they are, so I've got that expectation. Underground music is not like it used. It is changing. It's a scene that's ever evolving. The biggest barrier, which was expensive equipment, slowly getting whittled away. So now I get to hear wonderful music, guys. It doesn't cost you too much, and it doesn't cost me too much. But obviously, always like, you know what? What we'll do is we'll start off with a video. That was the plan for today, and we're going to go to Secret Marble Flaws. So I'll change scenes there for you. That. Cool. Perfect.
It's difficult to understand the sum of a person's life. Some people will tell you it's measured by the ones left behind. Some believe it can be measured in faith. Some say by love. Other folks say some believe it can be measured in faith. Some say by love. Other folks say it's difficult to understand the sum of a person's life. Some people will tell you it's measured by the ones left behind. Some believe it can be measured in faith. Some say by love. Other folks say life is not at all. Some say by love.
Miscommunication, saving faces, most problems overcomplicated.
Tiffany, is it your birthday today? How old are you? 4 now.
Other folks say
Better with two evils, I don't even know what's in it all before I know how it goes.
Tiffany Cadenzi, this is Richard Cadenzi, my friend. Listen, I'm all shoveled out, so if you need a ride, call me. Let me know when I gotta pick you up. Happy birthday, Tiffany Cadenzi. Oh, that's not wrong. See you later. Yeah, lady. 4 years away from the big 3-0. Yeah, no, catch up to me. I'm going backwards, you're going forward. Okay, day one. Happy birthday, I'll talk to you later.
Mama homeless, I told her it's not forever. They got a hex on us, but we'll get our shit together. They telling me I'm mental, only meds will get me better. Everybody got symptoms if you let them DSM ya. It's like the shit we wanna forget the most we remember. I never would've thought this how we'd end up, but guess what? We still made it out this bitch strong, and if we never would've struggled, I could never write the song. So I'm glad that you gave me this life. Even though I've had thoughts about taking my life, I'm trying to make the shit right. Open up a few doors, trying to turn your marble lights into some marble floors. Cause there's more to life than passing life by. Door dashing, cashing out lives, crashing at ends, asking God why.
I'm about to head in with a client in about 5 minutes. I just wanted to know how you made out and stuff. I will give you a call either later or tomorrow.
lectured me. So tell me why you're so hard accepting me. These little bitches ain't a threat to me. They a pet to me. I throw the bone and they fetch for me. Exes claim they left, yet they still check for me. And I'm just sitting over here sipping on some special tea. Believe none of what you hear, half of what you see. R.I.P. on Kathy, them words stuck with me. I remember that whenever they don't fuck with me. Try to hustle me, bitches can't out-muscle me. This is destiny. Don't ever play me, ho, praise me. I'm never faded, self-made, God trust in me. I'm a custom link. Ain't no way a Fugazi ain't who raised me. Motherfucker, I'm the mustard seed.
Where are you? Okay, don't let it go with you. Anyway, yo, get up, yo. Get yourself. Stay focused, yo. Talk to you later. One.
Okay. That was Secret Marble Flaws. Yes, that was fire. It was truly fire. As a matter of fact, before we get any further, I doff my hat as a sign of respect for this piece of artist. Mm, Do you know what it is? Hear me out. Hear me out. Right. It is a thing to have. Oh, by the way, shout out Know It All NYC. What's up? How you doing? And yeah, you just put the fire emoji. This is why I took this time to say what's up. It is actually fire. Seriously. Right. Art can be on different levels. You're losing this particular thing, which is cities. Um, I mean, you saw the video, like I saw the video. It was quite a personal. Um, the thing is, a visual artist can go and paint, kind of like the paint behind me, something that has nothing to do with who they are, and it can still be an amazing work on the top. Um, Now that's not what I'm trying to say. That's not the real issue or the thing. Hers is completely on the other side of the spectrum when it comes to the brilliance meet, where middle is okay, this is hot and it's cold. Either side, you know what I mean? Like it is not lukewarm. It's really hard to read from. Um it was a personal thing, it had a depth. So as a matter of fact, it had even spirit, it had consciousness, and we're losing a lot of this thing. I mean, if I was to put on top 10, I would hear a lot of things that I would really care about. Um, and you know, like that didn't about, but all right, fair enough. Go to it and I and sure they'll go like have a soundtrack to the activity they're doing. That fair enough. Um, this was not that. This was a soundtrack to her past, a tribute to a lot of people, to her struggles. It was a very personal. Like, the productions was absolutely amazing. Um, yeah, my hats off to her. I hope to be seeing more. Yeah. This is growth, and this I've seen just in literally 5 minutes, 37 seconds. Um, the growth, and it's just like I've been part of her life, little bits and parts, and this is actually a very good viable. I don't know if that's what you're trying to do, secret, but it seemed to me that's and it seemed to me that was it. So now I know what I've listened to, heard some of what to say, and you know what, the image is falling in line with things. So well done for being a rapper or a real lyricist, either way. Um, Brilliant. Now, before we move on to the next scene, all I want to do is I want to add camera so you guys are able to see me. This isn't the scene, by the way. I'm doing it on the video scene, screen scene, desktop scene, whichever it is. So you guys will be able to, they say, see me as I, you know, give a reaction basically, because I think it makes it a little bit better. So, bear with us 2 seconds. We'll move into a new song, literally in a second or so. So, yeah, sure, that was such a brilliant art. Thank you, all of you, by the way, who have been submitting videos. We'll do our best to get as far to them as possible, or down into them, or do as many of them as possible. Let people get a chance to hear you, other artists as well as people who just consume music. Because at the end of the day, when you spend time recording something, saying this, because you wouldn't at least mind heard it, you'd want someone that song, or that this is what you wanted it to do, and this is what it did do so right. What I'm gonna do, I'm going to literally find another song, so we're not on the wrong scene. Yeah, on the wrong, as a matter of fact. And we'll take it from there. Now let's go to Spotify. As a matter of fact, we'll go with, or nah, Spanish first.
De Samu.
Los mejores
Baby, si tú quieres, vámonos. Y en la noche yo te llamo, hagámoslo. A tu novio no le alcanza como yo. Que esta noche nos vamos a capela. Que se apague las luces y prenda la vela. Baby, si tú quieres, vámonos. Y en la noche yo te llamo, hagámoslo. A tu novio no le alcanza como yo. Que esta noche nos vamos a capela. Que se apague las luces y prendan la vela. Baby, tú sabes que tiene el control de la vea. Muchos patos te tira pero con ninguno janguea. Yo sé que te encantan cuatro, me toca y me arrebato. A todos los deja en visto, yo soy el que la desvisto. Baby, si tú quieres, vámonos. Y en la noche yo te llamo, hagámoslo. A tu novio no le alcanza como yo. Que esta noche nos vamos a capela. Que se apague las luces y prendan la vela. Baby, si tú quieres, vámonos. Y en la noche yo te llamo, hagámoslo. A tu novio no le alcanza como yo. Que esta noche nos vamos a capela. Que se apague las luces y prendan la vela.
Tú dices que soy el mejor.
11-13. De Samu, bebé. Spanish version. Ajá.
Right. That was better than I expected. But you know what? Yeah, no, I mean, again, a good song. A good cover as far as I'm concerned. The voices were good. The levels were good. There was nothing about the mixing that I didn't. But I don't know. I mean, obviously, I could sit here and then bang on about personality because oh, it was somebody else's song and you changed to another language. That's not what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do actually, I'm going to praise you first of all, singing, holding of notes. That what I'll do as well. There's another thing that you did, which I was, you say, quite impressed. It's changing a song from one language to another without losing, it's oomph. I don't want to say oomph. Bouncing life. No, I'm pretty sure if I listen to Spanish, it would pretty much be the same song, just different language. That's good translate. Well done there. That was on our Tamil. So next we're going to go to Afterlife, Wildflower.
Feels like my life ain't going nowhere. Feels like I'm on to nothing at all. Voice inside me has been curbed. So I'll tell you a tale of being born again. Not a son of Jesus, oh no. Nothing to see, nothing to hide in the afterlife. Got nothing to see and nothing to hide in the afterlife. Nothing to see and nothing to hide in the afterlife, in the afterlife. Feels like my life ain't going nowhere. Something always has been on my back. Voice inside me has been good. And now I can't speak at all. So I'll tell you a tale of being born again. You're not a son of Jesus, oh no. I got nothing to see and nothing to hide in the afterlife. Nothing to see and nothing to hide in the afterlife, in the afterlife, in the afterlife, in the afterlife, afterlife.
That Afterlife by Doff album. Yeah, no, definitely good in there. It started off really, really great. It was just a small matter of I think you definitely Um, I liked a lot of things about that song. I like the seriousness. Not a lot of artists are, should we say, daring enough to try and take on such macabre subject. Um, is very difficult to talk about the afterlife. Yeah, no, well done on that. I mean, obviously it took me to a certain level where I was like, oh, that's some serious stuff there, but I think that's exactly what this do. I got so lost, got so deep thoughts over there that was about the afterlife. But yeah, overall it's a good song. I just wish the singing was a little bit better. But other than that, I'll give it to you. Right now we have next novelist me, Laka. Everybody. was Slacker, or in brackets, Lie, Everybody by Novelist Me. From the album Mosaic. Because you know what? I give it a Doff. Yes, I do. You know what? I am actually a fan of all good music that includes rock, its subgenres, including well, grunge, what I would call this. I'm not sure how to perceive it, but me as a listener, that is grunge, and that is very good. I mean, if you really, really wanted to push it, I mean, maybe you could change that to a different genre, maybe punk, but that wouldn't. That's definitely that is so much more grunge than it. But yeah, no, it had a bit of a attitude, but the instruments, the guitar, wow, perfect. This is what I want from my. So, Novelist Me with Slacker there, you have done yourselves a real solid. Whatever you did that day when you went, keep doing that. I like its whimsical tone. I liked a lot of how it was supposed to be. Not serious, and it wasn't, but it's a very satirical, still socio-political message underneath, and I think that's why it brought my mind to, punk, but it's actually real good grunge. I don't know, maybe that's what. I don't think so, because grunge is usually emotionally oral. Yeah, no, this is definitely one of the things. But in all honesty, I thoroughly enjoyed every single end of it. Yeah, Novelist Me, send us more of your stuff. We want that. So next we have for you a video that I have decided, and I will choose to go with Last Stand Frank remake. Well, let's find out if it is now. Right, hot. I'll press that play right now. Okay, that was The Last Stand. It doesn't really. Yeah, there we go. Frank Freeman, The Last Stand. Now, as far as MMVs go, yeah, it wouldn't be in movie music. Um, that was up there. I mean, the obviously I know it's called The Last Stand. You can see that. That was basically what you'd maybe expect, should we say, from old, should we say, Japanese, kind of samurai movies. I don't know, like it's there's I could sit here and we could go through the finer reasons as to why they're making. But the cutting together of the video, and as well, obviously choosing this particular movie for a song called "The Last Stand" is particularly um the I don't know. It was like I was going through the movie in about minutes and literally the best moment. So maybe some of it, and I like the gray effect, but I think that's just a thing that comes with the movie anyway. But yeah, no, very fitting. I liked a lot about that. Like I said, there's good work and then there's great bars. Oh, that is one of the good ones. So you know what? Yeah, Frank Freeman, the tip of the top. Now, next, what we'll do is we'll go to Spotify and we'll go to Shackles, Bill Witch.
These shackles drag me down to the depths of the deepest water. Can't stand when you come around, it just feels like I'm a bother. Every time you're close to me, it just feels like we drift further. But it's time to claim my crown as I sail for stormy waters. Knee deep in the water like I'm baptized. Hold my breath every time that it's a high tide. Hit hard by the waves when I'm chastised. Can't breathe, broke my shackles, open my eyes. Seems like you just always wanna keep me down. Like the moon, I just wait for you to come around. Fall for sirens, smooth sounds, make me sink and drown. You lock me up, hoping that I will not make a sound. Walking through the burning earth like it's a rapture. Earth and sky split apart, the world's fractured. Find the key to your mind and kill your master. Pretty demons want your soul, don't let them capture. Hold your head up, do not cry, it's a bad look. Sometimes you gotta learn to be a closed book. Fake smiles, pretty lies, how you get hooked. Even when the road is dark, don't change your outlook. These shackles.
Whatever that.
Yeah, the 7-1.
Okay. No warning whatsoever that was about to end. But you know what? Despite what that was, I actually liked that. There was no. It was. I mean, I just have to be sure. I just. Yes, there was. Yes, there was. But it wasn't really a big one. It was like, so okay, fair enough. It's a big wave. Now, you know what? As far as sad emo, oh, well, it's not rap, but this is exactly the kind of stuff of it. Yeah, no, very good acoustic music. I like the whole lamenting, obviously, name called like Bill Witchy. Whole, nah, it's a perfectly valid um channel of expression. No, I like the guitar was for me one of the best parts, but also the singing was pretty good. Funny enough, I don't hear there's so many songs in which got it like a you do sometimes, but there wasn't even a moment where the song was going down in terms of the volume of I just I was kind of expecting first. But you know what? With that kind of effect, this is something that we can do as music. kind of create a sense of need of one of like a cliffhanger in a sense in terms of a movie that makes I haven't really heard enough. And it's been something I've been meaning to get around to. But this is actually yeah, not very good song. So now we're going to go to Berserker in A minor, Underground 3000. Okay, that was Berserker in A minor, Underground 3. That does remind me of Godfather music. Or even yet song from Love Story. I think it's probably called. Well, that is classical done well. When I do listen to classical music, I don't know if I do have expectations, but I guess I do when I think about it. And depending on exactly which period or time frame it's supposed to come from, yeah, no, it has a certain sound. This would remind me of, it's not quite Russian, like around Serbia, kind of, like their version of Baroque. I'm not that technically minded, but to be honest with you, it's a very good example of what it is. It's from an album called Randomness from Berserker in A, the whole album. Okay. Yeah, we like that over. Then the more we're ready to hear. Next we have Trap by Pervert from an album called Randomness. Here we go.
Warm smiles and golden medals every time you won. Now there's no way back, 'cause the first lessons stay forever, and you think you win when in fact you lose. You lose the chances of seeing farther, living deeper, living deeper. You live blinded by the rules. You were just another fool. You live blinded by the rules. You were just another fool. They threw it at you and you bite it, you chew it. You like it, you love it, you can't get enough. But you don't realize that it's just a trap. They threw it at you and you bite it, you chew it. You like it, you love it, you can't get enough. But you don't realize that it's just a trap. It takes so long to straighten a bent tree, to fight against gravity. It takes so long and it's so strong, it gets you down on your knees, never living in peace. It is so strong. You live blinded by the root. You are just another fool. You live blinded by the rules. You are just another fool. They threw it at you and you bite it, you chew it. You like it, you love it, you can't get enough. But you don't realize that it's just a trap. They threw it at you and they threw it at you and they threw it at you and they threw it at you. They threw it at you and you bite it, you chew it. You like it, you love it, you can't get enough. But you don't realize that it's just a trap. Warm smiles and golden medals every time you won. Now there's no way back, 'cause the first lessons stay forever and you think you win, when in fact you lose. You lose the chances of seeing farther, living deeper, living deeper, living deeper, living deeper.
Right, that was Trapped by Tavert from the album Randomness. Um, that was a good blend of genres. I think I like what you did there. Um, it was one of those things where there's a catch-22 in terms of when you're doing anything that's been done before, which, however, I said that to get to this point, and I digress. A lot of the things had been done before, but not all in the same genre. Folky kind of fast-paced guitar, and it was the music that was so indie in terms of finding it. All you'd have to do is put a little screw in it. But I think like the vocals and the guitar came from or borrowed from, made it something new. I mean, so anyway, like I was saying, so it's not really in a particular genre if you ask me, which is fitting for a song from an album called Randomness. However, it's not just random, melodic, a symphonic run. So Trap by Tavert, you get a tip at the top. So next we get to Pain in the Rain, Rain of Pain, by Pavel Zait. Rain of Pain.
the sound of rain and thunder. I call it Cuban memories, since heavily parted photos. I'm a demon that comes to you, to the sound of rain of pain. Rain of pain. I feel you desire to be closer to me, to be closer. Darkness, rain of pain. Tears falling slow, and demons come to you from the darkness and distance. The careless critters always come with me. I show them all the way, and they always stay away. So remember, women, so people, children. I call it your parents' sorrow. I call it your memory. Red away. You desire to be closer to me, to be closer. Darkness, red away. Every tear falling slow, and demons come to you from the darkness and distance hell. It will drive you crazy. Listen to Desirous, they take you to your grave. The rate of pain keeps falling, and you will become a breeder. You fall to those who hate you. Run away. I feel you desire to be closer to me, to be closer. Darkness, run away. Tears falling slow, and demons come to you from the darkness and distance. Run away. I feel you desire to be closer to me, to be closer. Darkness, run away. Tears falling slow, and demons come to you from the darkness and distance.
Okay, that was a Reign of Pain, Pavel. Um, it's like we're getting a lot of people coming over, like sending us submissions from Europe. Um, and I only bring this up because, and by the way, welcome guys. This is Doff Internet. This and the more stuff like from different thing. We'll call this a musical exploration. Reign of Pain. Typically rock, metal. I'd say metal. The subgenre rock that we are listening. Fitting title, obviously. I wish I could have heard a bit more of that, but I heard enough of it to understand pretty much what was going on. I kind of like the, should I say, importantly, not importantly, appropriately, on purposely, the purposefulness of the missing the half step. It was a thing that I don't know. It's a thing that I've come across before. Actually, there was when I was doing a bit of music theory. Last time I went on Pythagoras and just watched a video about it because I've always been yeah, Pythagoras triangle guy. Yeah, no, funny enough, he does have. Long story short, I heard of that a while ago, and every once in a while I get a little tidbit of information on YouTube search when I've got the time for that. And it's something that you can on purposefully do when the beats don't really completely fall in some form of vice. I don't really, but it's still very nonetheless. Stuff wasn't perfectly, and it was very appropriate on purpose. It was done very on purpose or purposefully, and I appreciate it. Funny enough, but I think the star of the show, whoever he got to do the singing, didn't really shine until the very last moment when she held the note inquisitively. It's, my words again mixed up today. However, with so much grace, the song ended. I think obviously everything done and mixed with purpose. It yeah. Um. So yeah. It's not for everybody, but I am not one of those everybody. Next you have Oasis by Ice Hockey album Oasis.
Alex, run that shit back.
Let's keep production.
H-On, stop playing.
Hey, that was Oasis by Ice Key album Oasis. Um, very good song. It was a very chilling, chilling. a vibey kind of song. There's a lot of things right about it, especially the guitar. The guitar was obviously on the instrument I could hear. But in all honesty, I was so vibed out that it took me about literally half the song to realize it. That being said, it was a very good instrumental. I was in my head after I kind of came out of the expecting to hear music and then not hearing it. I'm like, there's a few flows that was in my head, that I was bouncing around and pretty good. It's something that I myself would use as it was nice spacing. It created nice and all you need is some lyrics to read just as good. So here we got instrumental that stands on it. So we have next My Life project album.
Got dragged up when I was born on a council estate. Sugar buddies and custard creams were the order of the day. Got brought up on hand-me-downs. Didn't moan, I didn't frown. I'm just a lad from Bolton town. I wouldn't have it any other way. Make me feel my soul. We didn't have no mobile phones, 4 channels and a radio. Didn't even have a video. I wouldn't have it any other way. And I live to fight another day. Just be
That was by the Shred Project. Lot, a lot, a lot of nostalgia. So nostalgia people eat pass out. I liked the little sounds of it like but that's the way to term it. Um, it had the song has a way of giving artists nostalgia. I like that about that, especially album called My Life, sharing of it. And it's done with a, an ample level of skill in terms of side. Also done in terms of the storytelling side, very great. The chorus, however, I did hear the chorus. Literally did not hear the chorus. That was it until the end. So maybe stronger hook is possibly. Now we will go to YouTube. That I'll just means.
Thinking they dope, but they really ain't woke, yeah. Highest the Pope, I jump on that float, yeah. Saying they tough, but they really don't know. Lyrical sniper, here but the rifle, yeah. Up in this industry, showing my skills. Rocking, that's all that it is. Talking that serious, hit off the head. Some folks wanna baby like they little kids. I play on repeat up in all of their years. Some think I'm the devil, cause how I go win. They not on my level, they deeper in sin, yeah. I just know I'm about to blow. I was born to rock and roll. I can't stop is what you need. I know rock is what you breathe. I headline the dopest shows. People count on if I show. I got money on this biz, so my show must be the shit. Grip on that crypto. She sucking that tip and she really your bitch. She don't like how you fit, bro. Rolling with killers and dealers and niggas that's blowing shit up, bro. We really this cool and you do what you do. I can stress it enough, bro. Yeah. Niggas thought, but they don't know. Headshots, nigga, no scope. I'ma rage like a Bronco. Niggas dash like Roscoe. Ayy, on the one like a hundo. Ayy, getting money like a bando. Ayy, killed two in the same song. Ayy, they tried but it went wrong. Ayy, blew them up with a car bomb. Stay fine, wanna pay cause I put them on. Ayy, stayed up to the late dawn. Just talk about a plan just to get it done. Ayy, now it's paid off. I'm like a maid boss. I get paid lots to get great blocks. And that's hypothetical. Pure theoretical. If you're hating on me, I'm antithetical. I'm a cool dude, but don't act regrettable. Crack shot, aiming through your stereo. Raining on them like stormy weather. Yeah, let me get that. Ayy, yeah, ayy, let me get that. Ayy, yeah, ayy, let me get that. Ayy, yeah, let me get that. Ayy, y'all not rocking like this. Y'all ain't rocking like this. Hey, y'all ain't rocking like this. Nah, y'all ain't rocking like this. Thinking they dope, but they really ain't woke, yeah. Highest the Pope, I jump on that float, yeah. Saying they tough, but they really don't know. Lyrical sniper, here but the rifle, yeah.
Until let's.
But yes, there is this week, right? Woke. Now this is gonna sound like a bad thing. The thing is, there was like literally got in about maybe a minute in, and I started to get worried. That the song was trying to be so many things well enough. That didn't end up being the case. But it I ended up bopping and jamming and going to the yeah. I mean, first of all, what threw me off first minute was the song has nothing. There was no wokeness. Might want to the chorus is woke, so can't change that now. But woke is I don't know, talking about Martin Luther, Chavez, and Kwame Nkrumah talking about woke and talking about how she like how it fit, talking about sex and then drugs is very counterintuitive. Now that's the only bad thing they except from the only bad two things I've except from that was a vibe. I mean, there's a bit of copy and pastiness in there because I think woke was just chosen because buzzword right now might be a little obvious. However, it was still a good vibey piece of music which I can jam to. I don't know, maybe this is a personal thing, but a song that touches somebody, the heart, which or soul or inner being, usually has something that they can relate to. That is nothing to do. Struggle or found interest or found joy. And this is not to diss. The song is a good song. I'm just trying to maybe give you a little nudge in the part of, well, yes, does need. That's all I'm going to say. But still, it was a vibe. I'll listen to it. Heard that in a club. Yeah. I wouldn't, for example, be like, oh, but he so and this, and I'm willing to go to war for you. But I don't think that's really one really. So anyway,
Students with ADHD save 10 hours.
I don't need to. Although I could. We've already got. What we'll do is go straight to of Blocker. Darkness Calling solo is an official lyric. So I'll change scenes. Is this who it is? I think I'm gonna shrink my sauce. Allow certain Okay. Outside was a blocker, darkness calling. Listen, if every time I say your name, I'm invoking some kind of spirit, yeah, I am going to seriously come and pop a cap your death metal asses. Seriously though, hey, death metal meets dubstep. Heard it here first, guys. You did. Um, Interesting mix. The one of the things actually, I theorize and I bear with me. Let me know if you think I'm wrong, but is when you're mixing two things, sometimes the perfect combination is 100% of something and none of the other. But between those two extremes, if you mirror it on the side, usually, you know what I'm trying to say. I mean, it was more death metal, obviously, than it was dubstep, obviously. I think it was laid in the end. And actually, I was listening through the whole thing saying, this isn't dubstep. And then, but thankfully, I was patient enough. I kind of have to be. I review. Also have. I wouldn't judge a single thing until I experienced it. So it falls right in line. Could have been a 30 second. Isn't. Now, onwards to the next. What we're saying was, or what I was saying, it was the right amount of dubstep once the dubstep. What can I say? I'm not even gonna say too much about that. Those who will like it will like it. Don't like it. Well, no, that's just how it is. I mean, so without further ado, change the screen. Go back to this show. Okay. Also, thank you all for joining our live stream. Doff review again. We have just introduced our new skip /donation /Patreon support page. I mean, if you check in the description, obviously you'll see that. So yeah, we've put that there for you guys so that you can help us guys more of this for you guys, and I think it's a better place. Or the world is a better place when everybody's. This is to listen, enjoy first of all, and then I don't want to say critique is kind of a strong word, but critique has different connotations. And I prefer to analyze, and also give constructive, and when I say criticism, commentary, on what I hear as a fellow music lover and a music. So we're going to go to SoundCloud for a while. Actually for a particular song, and that's Zim for the Ride.
Wait another 10 hours. your name up in lights. You came through my window, yet you had the key. Was I another flame in your tights? We spoke into a shadow, found it hard to see. It all depends on how you glow. Just leave the life out to one side as you confess just what you know. You get on board for the ride. It all depends on how you glow. Just leave the life out to one side as you confess just what you know. You get on board for the ride.
Yes, yes. Them for the ride, ladies and gentlemen. Every once in a while, well, fortunately for me, since I started doing this show, it hasn't been so every once in a while, but we get great submissions pretty much all the time. Not pretty much all the time. Let's get rid of the little bit of modesty for your sakes. Get great submissions all the freaking. Um, and first of all, yep, Zim, head off to you. You get that for several reasons. Personally, it suits my taste in music I listen to when I'm not listening to hip hop. It is ambient. It's it is relaxing and calming in a way, but still energizing and invigorating in another way. Just like how it was a mellow, good, great track to begin with that was thick. And then guess what? Near the end it turned electronic. Well, but you know, I think Zim balance is your forte and yeah, no, it was I don't know, you off that. I mean, I'd tip my top as well. You get a top and a tip of the top, actually, as a matter of fact, because I can't doff twice, right? But still, I've decided to cap it off and a tip of the top. So you get that. That's the most anyone has ever got on the show for whatever reason. I don't know, but I was smiling that you really a top, tip of the top, and a doff as well. So now we will go to. I mean, do I need to speak even more on this issue? I feel like I should. I didn't mention the particular things, but I think I did to some extent. The voice was good, the production was good, and that was the big thing actually. Even when the electronic bit came in, it was so clean. It was so clean. And yeah, nah, I think that. Let me know what you guys think. Again, appreciate everyone who's tuned into. Whatever. It's quite a long show. I might not have every day to watch 2 hour shows, so even dip in and dip out, that is still joining us for the night. however many times you want. Maybe he's got stuff. So I mean, I'm doing this for I've managed to find it, but it's not everybody that can do this. And I'm grateful to every single person that has submitted your tracks so far through our first show all the way now. As you can see, we're growing show by show steadily, finding out how to make this a little bit better for you guys. So again, if you do want to support us, Patreon is the place to be. PayPal as well. Just check our information down below. That's if you're in a desktop. It probably is still down below if you're in a phone. And yeah, without further ado, we came here for good music. So that one got me gassed. I hope this one is almost as good. It's still amazing. Let's go. Okay, it's some sort of animation motion video doohickey, but it's not exactly a video, I can guess. But you know what, it has some animation, so I thought might as well let you guys come in and enjoy the show as well. So Minds Behind the Music presents End of the World by Dr. Z. Hashtag save the planet.
Now you can try and work it out, babe. Don't say goodbye till you know what it's all about, babe. For God's sake, just remember this: nothing is gonna last forever. No, 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 everything in time must pass. Talk about violent revolution. Let's hope your innocence can last. Oh, won't you come with me? It's the end of the world. Come and see. It's the end of the world. Come with me. It's the end of the world. Come and see. It's the end of the world. Oh, my brothers, you stay strong, and it won't be long. You'll be going home. Your life is sweet. You bask in certain victory, babe. And I chase the beat. My mantra's what will be, babe. For God's sake, just remember this: nothing is gonna last forever. No, 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 everything in time must pass. Talk about violent revolution. Let's hope your innocence can last. Oh, won't you come with me? It's the end of the world. You got to come and see. It's the end of the world. Come with me. It's the end of the world. Come and see. It's the end of the world. You got to satisfy my soul, yeah. It's the end of the world. Come with me. It's the end of the world. Come and see. Now it's the end of the world. Nothing is gonna last forever. No, 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 no. Everything in time must pass. We talk about violent revolution. Well, let's hope this innocence can last. Oh, won't you come with me? It's the end of the world.
Right. That was behind the music. That is a kind of slightly confusing naming, titling. But I think that is the name. So Minds Behind. Minds Behind the Music. That's the name of the band. So okay, now I am not confused. Literally. So yeah, End of the World, I believe. Yeah, End of the World by Dr. Z is behind the music. Um, we having a lot of how do we say chimera songs today because I think that is punk meet country. Honestly, you will fight me. I will, bro, This is country punk. I don't care how you feel about it, because this is like. But you know what? I'll tell you what elements it took from it. Um, it took a punk singer, right? I think that's Mr. Dr. Z. Let me get my facts straight, right? Um, took the minds behind the. I'm trying to break down the DNA of the song. There's a lot of what are the bits, the chromosomes or whatever. I don't think that's part of it. Anyway, before I get too ahead of myself and digress too, it took from the punk the singer, right? Stuffed him full of two things, mainly Monster Energy drink, right? Or maybe some else that's I don't know. Uh, right? And consciousness. And now punk has always been about consciousness, despite but it's always been political. This is not political. This is an environmental message in this particular piece of work, right? So it took away the politics from the punk and put environment, but kept the same energy in the singer, and put a country guitar in it with country people. I think I said it. That is the DNA of this. And it was mixed in such a way that it wasn't too much of anything, wasn't underwhelming in any way. Um, it was at times still pushing it in terms of skulls in the background and stuff. Obviously trying to get across the message with a hashtag like "Save the Planet," and it's the end of the world that we have to do something before it's too late. So I basically just looked at that and yeah, no, that reset. I'm sorry. That is look. I have a very solution oriented, and obviously some people who are more emotionally inclined are in a state, which is also a lovely way to be. Don't get me wrong. Would be like, oh, bad. And I was like, yeah, nah. So yeah, message got minds behind the music. Ooh. Um, this is getting interesting because we have so many people submitting to us in so many ways that I could go either way. No, that's not that okay. We're not gonna go to the gonna go to the one that inbox about a song. Right. So also so if you want to guarantee your song is played in the show going from this point forward, like we said, we have that Patreon in which we can literally guarantee that you will be played. We've been discussing this and we decided that we will put together a package. Something along the lines of I believe is £10 roughly will get you a cut version of this video for YouTube promotion. There's several things that's coming along the pipeline. If you want to get in first, we will always remember you. Again, Patreon, Doff Review. And also please like and subscribe the video. Algorithm will do its magic. That is what it's programmed to do. And more artists. So if you like what you're hearing and you like what you're seeing, please thumbs up this video. Right now, I am thinking again because now it's an official clip. So guess what? 4 minute clip. Not clip me. Technically 4 minutes is short to some minute. Anyway, let's not think about Crazy Horse Salvatan. Salvation. Okay, now as I am butchering this name, I'm change to see side. Transition. What's the short name? Right, anyway, right, we are going to Crazy Horse, right, officially.
m'enlace, ta force m'étreint, j'ai faim de ton amour, ta bouche se serre, ta force me dévore, j'ai faim de ton amour, tes hanches se déchaînent, ta force m'ébranle, j'ai faim de ton amour. Une douce folie, une petite envie, moi ta fougueuse, ton crazy horse. Moi, ta fougueuse, ton crazy horse.
Okay. Ladies, gentlemen, that was The Crazy Horse by Dal. Now, obviously, um, didn't quite understand every bit of that because didn't quite understand a lot of it, but yeah, I understood Crazy Horse. What a compliment. He or she is a crazy horse in bed. Okay, fair enough. I'll take that. I'll take that. Anyway, there was a lot to like about a lot. The instruments is obviously all I can talk about because I can't talk about the lyrics. However, I can talk about the mixing and the mastering as well, and the concept. The concept to me, I got it even though okay, I'll give it something of what do you call that? There? Not a verbal boundary, communication boundary. Thing. You'll get them. Okay, now mainly speaking, there was what I like about it was the instrument, the mixing. I think I've spoken about pretty much all of them. Really nice, clear lyrics. The time that I could hear it. Yeah, no, I like, and I understand now why they called it a clip instead of a video because lots of little clips. So, clip, yeah. Book by its cover. Don't judge a book until you. A lot of people would be scared to invest all the time reading the book. No. So, over reasoning aside, I think I'll just go back to Spotify. Again, thank you very much for all your submissions. We're playing through them, but like I said, if we don't cover it through tonight's show because we've only got 15 minutes left, then we'll do our best to do it next time. We scheduled for Sunday, so we're here weekly. 2 hours from 5 to 7 roughly. Sometimes we go over. Now we did have a minor technical problem at the beginning. However, and I should extend it for. However, things need to be compartmentalized quite well because we have a nice little surprise to you. It has to do with clips. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Clips. After watching an official clip. So hopefully all of the cut is out of all of the bag. And we're going to go back to Spotify and play Man on the Moon, Burning Astronomers.
The man on the moon. We haven't seen him for some time. Debris the light never quite made it back inside. The dust settles down. Satellite picks up and tree cries. World turns again. Magnificent desolation. But here I am with the man on the moon and me. La 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 la. It's very quiet. Very still when you fall into your mind with the man on the moon. There's space for desire.
This is Man on the Burning. Now, I'm very curious. I'm gonna rewind it. I'm gonna play the whole thing again. Whatever the level of volume was, okay, because I was kind of impressed by it because I thought it started out really loud and then experimented with volume. And however, that wasn't the case. It's probably, I don't know, something. Fair enough, they happen. This is so let's not take that away from music. Very serene, very abstract. Yet, yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll show you what I mean. I think that's it's a very purposeful thing. Yeah, now how to look at album covers is besides me. To Okay, so I can't show you that right now. Can, but it's just a tiny little. No, I figured something. Okay, fair enough. Right, quickly here. As well, we review music and what it are off the album cover chosen to represent another aspect of what the sonic vibration, rhythm, or music convey and other. So let's go to top, and if you can see right here, it's quite an abstract, but it's not an abstract in the sense of the simple or very complicated work, but it's sophisticated and not over convoluted at the same time. That takes a finesse. It has a certain level of finesse, from the smoke coming out from this other dimension, or yeah, I'd call it a space. And the land, funny enough, divides another sky, which is mountains. There's a lot to be talked about, and I think that's I don't want to say psychedelic. That would be the wrong thing. However, I think in an Alice in Wonderland kind of way, that is exactly what it conveys, and it does that in a nice way that it's unbelievable. Sense, they get a tip at the top for me because that was a very rather try and come. Absolutely. Have Now Therapy by LY.
Says it's real to me. I dimension
Okay. Think I was hoping to fit in another song, but judging by the time, um, that is not really possible. Saying that, back to LI, well, therapy and being in therapy. I think the stick the I don't know what type of therapy. Um, song, right. Um, again, Black Smoke, the album. Um, album with book. Um, I am a dark person, not in a way of the color myself. Kind of like I just saw irony is um this is my kind of brooding music. Yeah, I do have a playlist for every time I'm in a brood. Foster such a not angry. That's different. Brooding is just a dark, slightly bitter. That doesn't have anything to else. Just it's a thing. I do it anyway. And it's perfect for me. For me, um, I loved also solid guitar solo. There was that was one of those ones where I was like, yeah, no, I definitely have. Excuse me. The concept of the song, great if you ask me. Something that the artist is actually going through a reflection of. I feel like that. You also like think instruments were good, the mix was great. Um, everything was good. And that was actually quite a nice song to end. There's a lot of nice things to say about the genre if you're into it. If you're not into it, the listener. However, it was harder, like the grit that was in there. And all these are personal preferences. However, you can't doubt the production of the. Obviously, I don't know if it is Hollywood quality. Yeah, very great on. So that will do for this episode. Thank you, everyone who joined us for a little while. It is very much appreciated. Thank you. If you like what we're about, what we're in the process of creating, please give us a likes up, give like, thumbs up on YouTube. You can also follow us on our social media. Please do that. And also, if you feel like supporting us in a more substantial way, we do have a Patreon and we have a. It is exactly it. So feel free to give us an email if you've got any requests, anything you should be doing, what we do right, what you'd like to see more of, just any thoughts in general, and any no, please contact. Also, I'd like to say night to everybody who's come through for us before in terms of production skills. Anyone who's had a hand in making it, in terms of in any way. So that's it for tonight. I doff to you, my top doffers, and we're going to cut it. So